Sobriety amid madness got us here. How would sobering up now possibly clear the fog? The dotted line was meant to be crossed. The collision was destiny. Only the hangover, the disgusting aftermath, could bring clarity. The thing was totaled, and the flames of disaster alone brought witnesses to the scene.
One of the most tragic things about all this.
The fuckers wouldn't let us say it openly anymore. So we'll say it like a couple of drunks in a crowd, making people uncomfortable at a wake for their own pathetic lives. More style than substance, because the angst of existence overrides the intensity of slowly burning anger fed by real cause and purpose. Trying people's patience in a line they know will never end, a line that also serves no purpose but temporal occupation and wasteful anticipation. The twisted patterns of discontent woven within. The algorithm punishes us for every damn thing, like I made it all up. It's not my fault that wicked was flying up from the filthy depths of our bedridden, sick society's collective unconscious.
God was in our dream. I know that fantasy was passing into reality. Have you ever experienced that? It's like stepping into a mirror.
Shit. We were beyond temptation after the first radio wave broadcast a piece of news, impossibly titillating because of the distance it traveled and the number of homes it infiltrated simultaneously.
When you tune your radio to the same frequency as the transmitter's carrier wave,
making words spoken intimately, like a whisper, more powerful, more present because of the way it slipped right in and tickled the mind. The apple was bitten to the core. Prodigiously, we were transformed into a different, more modern kind of people. Or so we certainly thought. The truth was more like a beast calling out to beast, returning screeching cries of abject horror to a predatory dominant reigning by pure terror. The higher ideal sleeping gently as an emergency backup model dusty on the shelf, triggered by behaviors formed in the archaic period, ready to activate. By the time the major TV broadcast began, after the war concluded, and that frequency was well tuned, well, we were doomed. So pleasantly doomed in our newfound inability to decipher reality from its imitators, instinct to behold image as original, and give in to the newfangledness of the counterfeiters.
We have the technology.
We'd had enough of short, nasty, and brutish existence. No longer could we wait for rapid, instant, and debased pseudo-existence. The time had arrived, and that had its own gravity.
10% real fruit juice.
So creamy, so delicious.
The vocabulary of mass transmissions made for a sublanguage.
Where's the meat?
Undiscovered, unknown combinations.
If you think it's butter, but it's not.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Cut.
What was the matter with that?
The accent.
One filled with codes and secrets lost on the minds of the victorious West.
Our world is filled with codes, pacts, user agreements, subliminal messages.
Out of the future comes all temperature cheer with the all temperature clean.
But that powerful ingredient.
Shit, man. The internet was waiting for us all, way ahead of us. That hungry algorithm watching our whole lives go by, patiently waiting for us to develop the taste of the future, devouring every point of data.
An older generation could learn about fresh thinking.
Waiting for the first moment that we would log on.
These people no longer feel constrained by the social rules of the past. They are better read and more concerned about all people and all cultures.
Lowest common denominator TV programs, reading levels so low they had to put a laugh track in to train us all how to perform, how to act as a watcher, as a public. TV shows, laughs a minute, demographics, democracy incarnate, a ledger of choices worth trillions in the book of life. A blockchain of primal human behavior, logged, captured, translated into big stupid American dollars, into grotesque forms of power. Hungry, horny, angry, lonely, misunderstood. Consumers waiting to get their hearts broken after filling up on fantasies of easy fulfillment, dreams that could only be fulfilled by further fantasizing. basic human society, cleansed of all its burdensome past for the post-war, primed for initiation for generations, now into a life, a new century online, digital and awaiting input. It's alright, I told you what to dream. Manipulation of human behavior baked in. Every action, a reaction. Well, a reaction plotted by a script towards a certain course. Behavior regulated by expectation, met with rewards. Precedents and goal-oriented gentle nudges, the warm hand of the All-Mother. Behavior driven by the wheels we daily turn. Do we understand ourselves? How rotten the beast within. Salivating with primal power for the biscuits of obedience, the comforts of domestic bliss, a churning wheel of instincts, basic desires, and those who dare to dream, yoked so easily to the plow of an ethereal maybe.
We lack adequate images. Our civilization doesn't have adequate images.
Those of us nasty creatures who know what it is to accept a lousy ersatz imitation of life as a pathetic, unredeemable fiat dollar promise of the real thing, sometime, somewhere later down the line.
It's like people who had a choice a long time ago between having all them nice things or freedom. Of course, they chose comfort.
But comfort is freedom.
The comforts that come with easy acceptance, of becoming consciously content with a completely bankrupt social bargain and the credit of your fantasies of how you should be treated in this shit show of a modern progressive society.
The extreme danger today is that which is created by the closed mind.
They don't let you say these things because the people who want to hear them are already bum-rushing the box office to demand a refund, and the curtains have barely just come up. The fix was in long before they showed up. The people are already lining up. That mass is taking shape. The form is assembling with a clear chemical signature, and they must obscure the design. They must squint their eyes so as to not see the picture. There's not enough in the till to hand out refunds. It's far too late to cancel the show. Better just to pretend the success, fake the reviews. They were always banking on that anyway. It seems they're just afraid that someone's going to give it a name.
He has to give me a new name. He's already chosen it.
A description. If the name catches on, if it spreads, people might just see it for what it is. Maybe you just have to give it a name. Until then, it's just implied content.